So obviously we'll have heightened patrol in the area, and we are just responding to calls as we possibly can. But the SROs, of course, um, usually patrol the areas within inside the school as well as around the school.
Knowing that this involved students all from the same school, what does that do for your investigation? How does that play into everything?
Well, I'm hoping that there's kids out there that know why this happened, that know what the situation was, and can actually share information with us. I'm sure that somebody out there knows something, and I need them to come forward.
Chief, how do you feel about the first responder response to this incident? How would you summarize that?
I couldn't be more proud of them. They saved a life today, and I want to applaud the men and women that showed up here today.
Were all the victims gathered together? And how, together?
My understanding is they were at the park together, and some may have been walking back. I'm not 100% sure exactly, but it was all within this area that you see behind you.
Was there one vehicle?
There were multiple vehicles that people described as suspicious. Again, I don't want to point those vehicles out until we have more information. I'm hoping that we have Ring camera so we can put those visuals out to you all, and I ask your help to put those out when we have them, if we get them.
Did the shootings occur from a fair distance, given the level of injury? Was there, what would you estimate the distance?
From the street to the park, so from the middle of the street to the park, and as well as we have information there was a drive-by as well as people that may have been on foot.
Can you expand the problems you're having in gathering information from the community, just generally in scenes like this? What are you facing, and it's okay if you repeat yourself, what do you want to see happen?
Really what I need is for people to come forward. I know everyone nowadays have some sort of camera system. That would be very helpful in us to get some stills out of whether the suspects were wearing or what the vehicles that they were driving is out. Also, I just need you to talk to your kids, and I need you to ask them to please come forward if they have information.
Are you finding resistance to coming forward from people who know things?
All the victims, from my understanding, are being very cooperative as well as their families. And so, again, it's early on in the stages. We're still about 2 hours in, so we're asking for all the help we can get.
Are any other schools on lockdown?
No, ma'am. Central High School was put on lockdown, and right now they should be doing a controlled release for parents, and we have put that information out through tweets for parents to know.
Where did they go? Where did they get taken hospital-wise?
So local hospitals that are close in proximity here, we have, again, 6 victims. 1 self-transported, the rest were transported by ambulance.
Sorry, just to be clear, some of the shooters were in a car, but some might have been on foot?
That's my understanding. So again, it's very preliminary, but any information you have, no matter how small, we need it, please.
We heard that Anschutz was locked down. Was that because of this incident?
I'm not sure if that occurred, but we can get you that information. I don't believe Anschutz was on lockdown.
Is this a neighborhood or area prone to gang activity and gang violence?
So I think that this area is a good place for people to live, and we have a lot of hard-working men and women that live here. And obviously, the gang problem can go throughout any neighborhood. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure this is gang related, so I hate to jump to that conclusion.
We have 2 more questions.
What's
Any
a safe way to
suspicion of any
classify?
connection to other recent crimes, Chief?
I'm sorry, sir?
Any suspicion of any connections to any other recent crimes?
I have been not told of any connections at this point, but again, we have several detectives out, and we'll be talking to our metro partners to see if there's anything like this.
If this stems from an incident at school, are you considering this or classifying it as like a school shooting, or how does that play?
No, sir. Since it didn't happen on school grounds, thank God, that would have been, more victims that could possibly have been injured. So I'm thankful for that. And again, I'm working closely with Rico Munn, the superintendent of APS, and we will make sure that the kids that come to school tomorrow feel safe. We'll have more officers here, as well as counselors for them.
One more on
Type
this
of weapon? Any information on type of weapon?
Several different calibers is what I was told, so I don't have any further specifics.
How can we safely classify the amount? Dozens of shots were fired here, or 10?
I would say there were multiple shots fired.
Apologies if you went through this already, but the suspects were high school students as well, or you don't know that?
We do not know, sir. And once, like I said, if I can get people to send me Ring camera footage, we're getting descriptions. We're going door to door to try and get people to describe what they thought was suspicious, and we'll get that information out to you. I appreciate you being here today. You're our partners in this, and we thank you for being here. Thank you so much.
Like I said, we're going to try to generate a news release. Again, tipsters can remain anonymous by going through Crime Stopper 720-913-STOP. Right now there's a reward of up to $2,000 that could increase in the coming days, but we're hoping anyone with information to please reach out to the Aurora Police Department or Crime Stoppers. Thank you.